Hey, what is up? My name is Raul Bolufe, and I'm here to share with you a video about real estate wholesale. If you're in the game, if you're wholesaling, and you're not getting enough leads, and you're not making enough money, then this video might be good for you, okay? Again, so I've been wholesaling for a couple years now, 7, 8 years now, and have a podcast, been talking to people, have some students that I help go from wholesale real estate to virtual wholesale real estate and make 50,000 plus per month. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about if you're not making enough money, what do you do? Okay, you started the business, you're in the game, you're producing leads, you're cold calling, you're door knocking, you're putting out signs, you're listening to podcasts, you're on YouTube, you're trying to figure your way out. Okay, you're trying to figure out how to make the income you want to make, right? That is what you got in this business, right? So I know that a lot of you guys might get in this business to wholesale, make cash, to wholesale, to get properties, to then buy rentals, to wholesale, to then fix and flip. I understand that's the game. But in order to do all that, you got to get pretty good at wholesale first, okay? So at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you, if you're getting leads, what is the sales process to convert these leads to be able to make the most amount of money possible on the amount of leads you're getting already. So if you're not getting any leads, this video might not be for you right now. However, you could skip a little forward to the sales process and that might help you, okay? You know, when you're producing leads and you're spending your hard-earned money, leads are not cheap. You know, whether you're doing texting, cold calling, mail, signs, pay-per-click, Facebook ads, whatever you're doing, it costs money, okay? And if you're putting on a credit card, it can be a little scary. So it's scary, right? It can be a little annoying. It's scary that you're going out there, you're producing these leads, they're coming in, you're not converting them. If you don't convert them, you can't hire people, you can't scale. You start spending a lot of time doing stuff that you don't want to do because you're not really growing the business, making the money you're gonna make. And then if you're not making that money, you can't buy houses, you can't buy rentals, which is why you got in it in the first place, okay? So it can get a little bit annoying. So the topic that I'll be talking about now is sales. And sales is such an open-ended topic, and there's tons of stuff out there. There's awesome sales trainers online. There's some not so awesome ones. And I by no means am some sales trainer. I am not like a sales guru or anything like this. I know the niche of wholesale sales and acquiring deals because I've had to. I spent so much money on marketing. I wanted to get it back. I wanted to make some money. And so I've had to just learn it by default. Okay, I've made a ton of mistakes. I've lost more deals than I can count. I've done it all. I've done every mistake you could think about in the book, and I'm here to try to help you avoid some sales mistakes. So I want to tell you, basically in our business, how we get all these leads, right? You spend money on leads, you produce them, now you want to convert them. And you want to convert them into sales, because sales means that you got the contract signed. And the way we do that is we follow a 10-step sales process that we have in our business. But I'm going to share with you the top 3 steps of that 10-step sales process so that it can help you get from only signing 1 contract per month to 3, hopefully 10, hopefully 100, depending on how many leads you're getting, right? So here are the top 3 steps from our sales process that you absolutely need to learn, understand, to be able to convert the most amount of deals and make the most amount of money possible, okay? Number 1 is the motivation step. And the motivation step is broken down into 3 parts: problem, impact, and picture. So there's certain questions you have to ask to be able to discover those 3 things and uncover the motivation of the homeowner. I wish you could talk back to me, but I was going to ask, what's the reason you'd want to uncover motivation? Well, you want to see if they're really looking to sell. And you want to see if it's worth spending your time or their time talking to them to get to that whole price and presentation stuff. So that's the first one, motivation. Deal killers is number 2. Deal killers is basically what can get in the way of you and the seller doing business together. It could be a time, it could be stuff in the house, it could be a risk, it could be another person that might be in the way, an attorney. So there's ways that you can overcome this, but in the sales process, you need motivation and deal killers to be uncovered. You need to understand what that is before you present your offer. Which leads me to the third most important part, is presenting your offer. Okay? If you just find motivation and deal killers, that's beautiful. But if you don't present an offer, or if you don't get an offer out of them, then you're not in business, okay? So those are the top 3 things. And actually, these 10 steps I briefly, basically we have 10 steps. I just laid out the top 3, but all these steps are exactly how I'm able to train my salespeople. When we talk about sales calls or appointments, I say, okay, great. What part of the 10 steps did you not do right? Or what part did you need? Or I'll listen to the call and I'll say, okay, step number 4 is a little messed up. Okay, so this is how you could tweak it. Tell me what you could do. So actually, once you understand that you need a sales process, whatever it is for you, it could be 10 steps, it could be 4, it could be 100, it doesn't matter. Whatever the sales steps is for you, you need a sales process for every single sales call you go into. And this is when you're making leads and you're just not making enough money. That means that probably your sales process is flawed somewhere, okay? But with these 3 things that I shared with you, motivation, deal killers, and presentation, and in that order, that should help elevate your sales, be able to get more deals under contract, which will allow you more freedom. It'll allow you the opportunity to buy properties, fix and flip them, do whatever the heck you want. You want to make money from Mexico while you're on the beach, you can. It's not that easy, but you can do it. If you want to do it virtually, if you want to have an office with a staff of 10, 20 people, you can do that as well. Sales process is very, very important. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, if you got some value out of it, feel free to like it, comment it, share it with a buddy, share it with somebody you think might get some value out of it, and you can check me out to see more info on raulbolufa.com. Peace.